From here, let me make it a little larger. This is called Plaza Las Américas. It's the outside of the mall. It's supposed to be the largest mall in the Caribbean. It has 3 floors. The top one, does it still have a bowling alley? No? It used to have a bowling alley when I was here. We're gonna walk around and show you some footage of how it looks inside. We thought it was important to highlight a little bit about the economic situation that's going on in Puerto Rico. There's a sports authority right here, and you already saw the previous video about American stores. There's a lot. This one right here is the cierre de tienda, so it's the store is closing. Don't be surprised. There are a lot of stores that are closing in Puerto Rico given the economic crisis that we're going through right now. And my sister is going in to see if she can get any sales, but yeah, this store is closing together with many others, and we'll take a look and see which others. Inside of Plaza Las Américas, there are a series of sculptures made out of metal. This one's a snake, and these two, this one, the one across from us, is a frog, and this one looks like an iguana, right? The one right in front of us looks like an iguana. And there's like fireflies as well. This mall is very particular for the kind of art that it displays to the public. This is one of the many different restaurants that we have here. This one is called Que Pasta versus Que Pasa, right? Pretty neat. This is some blown glass in forms of teardrops that are hanging from the ceiling. Very, very beautiful too. All colors and tones. In the middle of the mall, I think there's something called a food fest going on. It says Del Campo a la Ciudad, from the mountains to the city. They're gonna have some sort of food fest here, and we can't stay and see what's going on, but as you can see, they've created a kitchen, and they're gonna demonstrate some dishes apparently. Very cool. The icon of Plaza Las Américas is the caravels of Christopher Columbus. I mean, there's a few there, but it's supposed to be 3 of them. La Pinta, La Niña, and La Santa Maria, which you're gonna be reading about at the beginning of class. And that's what's called Las Américas, because America isn't only just the United States, but it's also, you know, anything from Alaska all the way down to Tierra de Fuego. And it's there, it's just rotating. But that's Plaza Las Américas. Anywhere you go, you're gonna see the caravel. Here, there's a fountain in another one of the centers of it. You can see some sculptures as well, little statues, and it goes all the way up there. We can't see the end of the fountain, but pretty neat. It's and very commercialized, as you can see. Galaxy S7 Edge, Gohan's Fashion, Optical, but very pretty. On the food court, they have a variety of restaurants in English and Spanish, actually. There's a Soft and Creamy, there's a Subway, burritos, La Parrilla Argentina, Cajun Grill. I'll go further down so you see more. There's a David's Cookie. There is an origami sushi bar. People eat sushi in Puerto Rico, even though it's not native, but there's a Firehouse Subs, Taco Bell, and the hot potato. Sizzler, the Sizzler back there. My first official job in Puerto Rico was working for this company called Island Ice. They make smoothies. And I worked there for a few months actually. They never called me back because there was some money missing, and they said, well, until the money doesn't come back, we're not gonna call you. And they never called me back. And then I became a UAlbany professor, so let's see if they still have to call me back. One of the other things that we have in Plaza Las Américas, we have stands where we call artesanos, or local artisans, design different types of art. These are all handmade. We have flamboyanes, we have Quijote de la Mancha, which is very representative of the literature in Spanish, since it was the first novel written in Spanish. But these are all handmade. These are sold locally as well. You would think that probably tourists would buy many of these, but the truth is a lot of people, local Puerto Ricans, will buy this as well. And this is all handmade. This is art, and my country is very known for, look at that portrait up there. They gave me permission to record, and I told her that it wasn't for competing in the business, that I just wanted to show you guys. But they're all beautiful. and they're very unique of our culture. This is another one, but this is more paintings, local paintings. Like I told you about the three magi, very iconic of our culture. The houses in San Juan de Piragüero. Make sure if you come here, you're collaborate with them and buy local.